Hey y'all, welcome back to Two Fat Girls. It's me, Mandy. Technically not Two Fat Girls, this is Mandy's Music Monday, but whatevs. I haven't done one in like a bazillion years, and I'm sorry, but I don't know. I've just been really bad. It's enough to even do my other vlogs. Like, I love to vlog so much. Like, don't get me wrong, I totally love to vlog. The only thing is like, it takes a lot to vlog, and I just seem like I'm tired. Like, not that I'm tired, I'm just like, there's other stuff I'd rather be doing than editing something. Filming it is the fun part. Editing it, if like somebody else would do that for me, that would be totes fab, because I wouldn't have to do it myself then. But anyway, this vlog is going to be about my Goo Goo Dolls concert, which I went to on... this is May. It was April 19th. It was a Saturday. And this is for the Otis Midnight Sessions, which was just a, it was basically an acoustic show. It was really fab. It was in this place called Third and Lindsay or Lindsley or something like that. It's in Nashville. I'd actually been to it before. I had went to the Ryan Starr concert there a couple years ago. If you guys remember that, I don't know if you do or not. But I'll put a link to that vlog down here also. The bar itself is fabulous. It is little, it's like quaint, it's comfortable, it's dark. Because I don't know how many of my other vlogs, if you're just watching this to talk about Goo Goo Dolls, that's fine. But I am a very anxious person, and you put me in like a big room, a crowd anyway, I'm going to have to self-medicate with alcohol. That's just the way it works. But this place, I didn't feel like I needed to do that because it was small, and like I met a girl, her name is Cheryl. I talk to her on Facebook all the time, and she was so fab and nice. But let's start from the beginning before I get ahead of myself. I went with my friend Courtney, and we were gonna get there really, really early because we wanted to go to the Opryland Mall, I guess is what it's called. The last time I was actually going to Nashville for a Goo Goo Dolls concert was when Nashville flooded, which was quite a few years ago. And we were actually on our way to that concert, and it got canceled because of the rain and blah, blah, blah. And then when it got rescheduled, I couldn't go because I had to work the next day, and like it was short notice. I mean, they rescheduled it for the very next day. And I just couldn't go, which made me like uber sad. I was so sad. So I hadn't been to that mall since like years and years before it even flooded, and it was closed down for maybe like a year before they fixed it and everything else. So my friend Courtney, we wanted to go shopping at that mall really early in the morning before we went to the venue, because the venue was general admission, so you had to get your ass there early if you want to get there in front. So I've got some pictures. Let me talk about that right now. I've got some pictures of me and Courtney before we left, and we like decorated her car like really fab. So there's that. So then we go shopping, and I bought some really cute clothes at Forever 21 because I am a whore for Forever 21. I bought this like fabulous phone cover of Doctor Who because it's Doctor Who's fab. And we ate, and I had been like messaging Cheryl on Facebook all day because she said she was going to get there like super early. So I think she got there at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and that was right about the time we were eating. And the place was only like 20 minutes away from the mall. So we got there after we ate and stuff. We went and shopped the other side of the mall, and I was, I told him, like, if a bunch of people start showing up, just message me and I'll come early. Well, she messaged me and told me that there was maybe like 5 or 6 of them out there, so I thought we were totes cool. Well, by the time we get there, like I said, we got there about 3 or 4, and I had to like freshen up in the car and stuff, and it was hella hot out there. It was so hot. There was no shade, and we get there, and they're like already wrapped around the building, like not halfway around the building, but there's too many people there for my liking. Usually, I'm there like really, really early. But when you go with another person, you know, I knew Courtney was gonna want to sit out there all day, like I wanted to, because the last Goo Goo Dolls concert I went to, it was like general admission. It was technically free. Was at 4th Street in Louisville. They did a free show the day before the Kentucky Derby quite a few years ago. And I sat there from 11 o'clock until like 9 o'clock when they came on. And I had a rail, and it was fab. But anyway, we're sitting there, and it's so hot. I mean, it's so hot. And all we had in the car was like Red Bull in a cooler. So we drank the Red Bull, and we got an umbrella, and we had like an umbrella over us to try and keep the heat off, but it really didn't help. And so she finally went to the car, and I had put like a bag of ice in there to like keep our Red Bull cold, because I was thinking, we're gonna need that energy, which luckily I had put that in there. And then she brought that bag of ice out, and we were just like eating the bag of ice out of like this little Ziploc, and that helped a lot. And then I met Cheryl, and she was so flippin' sweet, which I have to say I've never met a Goo Goo Dolls fan that wasn't like really, really nice, because I mean, you have the music in common, and you just like bond over that. And it was so nice to meet her. I haven't met like a Goo Goo Dolls person that I've talked to online in like a long time. There's one other person. I'm not sure that she has a Facebook actually, but anyway, I met her, and then we sat out there. The door, the venue didn't open till like 6, and yeah, it was 6, and then the opening act came on at 7. Yeah, it opened at 6. So then, like, we get in. She goes back to the front of the line. She was at the very front of the line. She got in first. She actually even got to meet John and Robbie before the show, from when they came in early to go, like, do their sound check, which we got to hear their sound check, too, through the wall right there. And so we get in, and, I had bought my tickets through the fan club, so I just had this piece of paper printed out, and, it said our tickets were our will call. But when we get to the door, I tell the guy my name, and he's like, your name's not on the list. And I'm like, what? My name is totes on that list, because I have this printout that says Mandy should be on the list, +1. And he's like, I can't find you on there. And I was filling out my last name, and then the guy's like, are they fan club? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, well, there's like 80-something people that are fan club. Just let them in. So me and Courtney just like book ass to the front, because I know where the front is. There's like a little pit section in the front that has tables and chairs and stuff. And so I hear somebody like yelling my name, and it was Cheryl, and she had saved like 2 seats for me and Courtney. And right there in the effing front. In the front, y'all. In the front. It was so amazing. So then I start getting like all nervous, and like they come and take your order. Like, you can eat there too. It's like a bar and grill. So they take our order, and we had, even though we'd already eaten, we went ahead and just like ordered food, because I doubt they would kick you out if you didn't order food. But I'm like, let's just go ahead and order it, because everybody else is. So I had some Bud Lights with lime. Is it Bud Light lime? Yeah, that's what I had. And the only reason I ordered that was because that was the only beer that I knew to order. I don't know anything about beer. I would drink beer, but I had like 4. It was nice. So, we talked to Cheryl and stuff, and I met another girl named Dell, and I can't remember the other girl's name, but there was 2 other girls that were with her that I met. And then, let's see, what was the name of the opening act? Run River North. Yeah, Run River North. They were really, really good. I actually didn't get to get their CD, but they're really mellow. They're like folksy, an acoustic-y type band anyway, and they're from Los Angeles. They were really, really good. You should look them up. I'll try and find some links, and I'll put down there at the bottom. I am going to get their album off iTunes, because I know it's on iTunes. I've seen it. So then the concert comes on, and the guys were awesome, and they sang We Are the Normal, and they did, he opened with Sympathy. He came out and sang Sympathy, and he sang... No, not Sympathy. He sang Acoustic Number 3. And what the hell other song was it that he sang by himself? I don't remember, but it was awesome. And the thing was like, since I was like right up front, like after Run River North left and they put his mic up, I'm like, oh my God, I was like directly in front of his mic. I was like directly in his line of vision, of John Resnick's line of vision, and I started getting like really, really like nauseous, like I was gonna be sick. And it was just like, okay, he'll be able to see me. Not that he's probably gonna be looking at me, because he's gonna be looking beyond me at the other people, because you're right up front. You're really not in their line of vision. They see farther back than you. But still, I was like, he's probably gonna be able to see me, and I'm really nervous. And you know how, like, when I get really nervous about certain things, like my face twitches, like I can feel these muscles right here, like twitching, and I can feel twitching in my eyes and stuff. And so, yeah, that happened when he first came out, and it probably didn't stop until like 4 songs into it. And then after that, I was cool. I'm like, okay, I'm comfortable. I can handle this now, being this close to John Resnick. Even though I've technically been closer to John Resnick, that still doesn't matter, because it's like this little bitty tiny place. And this is actually the first Goo Goo Dolls concert I've ever been to where I sat the entire time, which is really weird. But fabulous at the same time, because you could like sit and be mellow and just enjoy it. And it was so good. Oh my gosh. If you guys ever have the chance and they ever do like an acoustic show like that again, go. It is well worth your money. And I mean, that little venue sold out. There was no more tickets left because it was tiny. Couldn't cram very many people into that place. And it is seriously one of the best Goo Goo Dolls shows I have ever been to. Ever. So, okay, I've got some pictures. Let me put some pictures up, and I actually have a video. I have like a clip of name. My plan was I was going to take like all these pictures this time, because I was so close, and then I was going to go to the other concert on Monday, the 21st, April 21st, in Lexington. Well, that one got canceled because John Resnick was sick. Am I bitter about that? Maybe. I don't know, but I was really upset. And like the plan was I was going to take all these pictures there, and then when come Lexington time, I knew I was going to be farther back because we actually had a seat, and I was like, these are going to be better pictures than what I'm going to get on Monday. So I took a whole bunch of pictures. I took one video because I knew other people would be taking videos, and if I ever wanted to see it again, all I had to do was look it up on YouTube, because once I took that video, I know I was probably never going to watch it again. You know, that's just how that stuff works. And I don't want to spend my entire time watching it through my phone or my camera or whatever. So let me put some pictures and that clip up now. This shirt, this is the only shirt they had for the Otis Midnight Tour. It is really fab. I love it. The only thing that I was like, when I first put it on the next day, is see how like the collar is like all jaggedy and like, I guess it's supposed to be like vintage and like ripped, and the same thing with like the sleeve. So when I put it on the next day, I'm like, what the hell? I got like a jacked up shirt. Why did I get the jacked up shirt? It's always my luck that I get like the ratty ass shirt that's at the bottom of the thing that probably got stuck in the tape on the box and then it ripped it. But technically I think it's supposed to be like all ratty like that, like because it's only on the collar and it's on the sleeves. It's not on the bottom hem. But yeah, this shirt is so soft and comfy. It's like a warm Goo Goo Dolls hug. It's fabulous. And I bought a t-shirt for Tiff too, which is why I didn't have any more money to buy the Run River North CD, because they only took cash. I didn't take cards, and that was all the cash I had. And she had sent me a text. She's like, can you please get me a shirt, because I'll probably never get to see the Goo Goo Dolls again, which I think is a lie. We'll get you there again, Tiffers. And I'm glad I bought it, because I was thinking, well, at first I thought I would buy her the shirt on Monday when I go to the second concert, but it got canceled. I'm not bitter, though. I hold no grudges. But I am sad, because I was totally dressed and ready to go. I was on my way to get my friend, and we were going to go to Lexington when I found out it was canceled. And I'm like, shut your mouth, full of lies. This can't happen to me 2 times with the same band. But it did. But I'll get over it. But it was so wonderful. It was like in my top, I could seriously say it's like in my top 3 favorite Goo Goo Dolls concerts ever. And that was my like 19th one. So, okay guys, that's it for Mandy's Music Monday. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope to do more of these again soon. But for now, it's just this one. So, okay. Bye guys.